Good afternoon from the East Coast, everybody. David and I are going to take turns presenting.
Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate everyone being here. Welcome, makers. We appreciate you being here today. And I thought I'd start out by doing a couple tips and tricks. Now, I like to use the dynamic mirror tools here. I'm not sure if you use those too much, Mike, but I really find this one helpful. So why would I use that? I like to create as many symmetrical things as possible when I'm modeling. So if I have to mirror something from the right side to the left or the top to bottom, I can. So where do I get that? Again, I'm going to do my S key and I'll just start typing in dynamic. And there it is, right? I can see this guy. And as soon as I click on him, it's going to ask us over on the left side, hey, what is my sketch line or linear model edge? In this case, I'm going to hit my center line and watch what happens at the top and the bottom of the line. I get these two little railroad tracks, or to me, it reminds me of an old TV antenna. I know I'm old when houses had TV antennas. Okay,
rabbit ears.
Put the little tinfoil on it for better reception or whatever.
Been there.
So what's happening when we do dynamic mirror here? So if I just start a line sketch, whoops, pick the wrong spot. Let's do line. Beauty of doing something live. And if I just come over here and I'm not going to put in those numerical values, it's just going to freehand sketch something. So if I just kind of come over here, what you can see is whatever I'm doing on one side, it's automatically replicating over on the other side. So maybe I put in a little arc and he looks good right there. So I'm making this part. And the cool part is what it's doing is it's looking at this line entity doing a symmetrical relationship for the other ones. And this can get pretty messy. Now I sketched everything over on the left. If I move the right, everything kind of goes along with it, right? So I'm pretty happy with that. And I can put sketch relations. Now, if I don't want to see those sketch relations, they can become annoying. Go up here to your little Illuminati eye, as I call it, and just turn off sketch relations. And now the Illuminati is not after me, Mike. And you can come in here and again, I might have to turn dynamic mirror back on every once in a while, and I'll pick it. Again, there's my center line. So I'll just do some lines here real quick. I'll grab this one. Bonk. And again, Dave asked about that little touch off. I don't use the A key at all. So I drew this on the left side and this appeared on the right. And if I want to do another line, I'll say, okay, great. And I might come over here and because it is May, I thought we'd do something like this. This is the Mandalorian. This is the way we would use dynamic mirrors. If you want to have a lot of fun with it, put a little circle over here, and then make one tangent or something. And for those of you who are nerds like me and love Star Wars, this is a great little tool to use, dynamic mirror. And the cool part is I can move my little mouse ears around. So if I'm going to Disney, I can make a cool little part. So again, sketch tools that I use quite frequently. Again, I will make sure it's symmetrical. I'll make sure that the setting is on to do the dynamic inputs of the values and quickly put my dimensions on. I like dynamic mirror and then the jog command. Just makes life a little easier for you. So appreciate you, Mike. That was awesome.
Yeah, right back at you, David. Everybody take care. It was awesome. And I'm looking forward to seeing you on the next one.